gonna go too late though. By the way, tonight. Once we finish adventure games, and then we watch an Only Connect, I gotta call it because I've got a whole bunch of garbage that I had to push earlier this week since I'm off Friday.
All right.
Jackie, nice big honkin' stonk of.
That was a lot more than I thought you were gonna give me. A big honkin'. No kidding, that's a honkin' stocking one.
You give me crap if I don't give you enough. So.
That's not true. I mean, I do, but that's because you don't give me enough. Now you went overboard.
Oops, is this your box?
No, that's Miles' Tiny Skechers box.
Oh yeah. We got Miles and Abby new shoes.
Yeah, Abby got some nice sneakers, but Miles, I was like, you need slip-ons, and Miles picked pink and blue slip-on shoes. They are boys' shoes. They say "Hey Dude" on them, but they're like, yeah, look at this.
Hey, here you go. Oops.
Bright
We told
pink.
Miles to pick whatever shoes he wanted. These are the ones that he wanted.
The brightest.
They're very, very like
loud,
popping. Yeah.
So loud, and he was so excited to show them off to everybody at the dojon today.
Oh. They love him so much. If only he could do taekwondo.
He can. He just needs to listen.
$6. Let's go.
All right, Jackie. Do you know why I said, do you have a drink?
Oh God.
I
Is
regret
it King's
this
Quest?
already.
Is it King's Quest? Is it really?
Yes.
We're gonna play? Heir today, gone tomorrow?
We don't have the PlayStation, so we can't do.
Heir
Siberia.
today?
We will return to Siberia
Gone
after today.
tomorrow!
Siberia will return.
Alright, I will say, I just gotta put this out there. I've played this game for sure at least 9 times. That's
like
not,
the other games.
and that's not even me being like exaggerating. I fucking love this one. The all of it. The puzzles, the story, the characters. I fucking love this game. I'm so
I don't
excited.
want to play that version because it's got some weirdness, so we're going to play 6
I'm
seed.
fucking excited.
I'm hot.
Can you do me a favor before you sit down?
Yeah.
Can you give me a bowl of mint chocolate chip ice cream?
Desperate.
Yeah. Yeah. There's coffee in there, but it's not going to come out as easily as the mint chocolate chip, and I don't want to make you...
I mean...
No, the mint chocolate... Let's do it with the mint chocolate chip. The coffee's going to keep me up too long.
Jackie, you're gonna...
What? Finish what you were saying.
How much caffeine is in the coffee ice cream?
As much as what's in coffee.
It looks like the answer is none.
That's not true. Because they use actual coffee to flavor it. So,
Would it be in the,
just give me the...
dietary fat?
Just, Alex, just do the mint chocolate chip and stop it. Please. One of my favorite parts of this, by the way, I'm going to say it now because it's... I've been thinking it ever since I started dating Alex.
Now wait, is it gonna be a spoiler?
No,
for
it's
thing
not a
that
spoiler, not at all. In the beginning, at some point, Kasima is calling for help, and she goes, Alexander, Alexander. And whenever I call your name, the whole name in the back of my head forever for the last 16 years has been Alexander.
I know this intro because I've definitely said it in the past. I've seen this intro more than any other intro in my life.
I fucking love this game so much. Oh my god,
Jackie
I'm
does
so
not recall that
excited.
story, Hoops.
Oh,
What?
no kidding.
What?
Jackie does not recall your story about seeing the intro of this game multiple times.
You're right.
So you can go ahead and tell her.
I'm an old man's dream.
This is why Paul loved you so much.
Yeah, that's probably true.
My stepdad loved Jackie because he was the master of telling the same story over and over again, and it was a new, like, shocking experience to Jack every time. Ooh, I'm an old man's dream. That's a great quote.
When I was doing development, I had the Mac version of King's Quest 6.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Jackie's
this
gonna
is-
play with this toy. Wait until
Hang on, no,
she's
you
done.
gotta see this. This is what Miles
Maybe
got in
next-
his.
not next
Miles
to the
got
mic.
this in his little thingy.
Okay, now restart your story because she didn't hear a word of what you were saying.
No, when he was in development, got it.
I was working on the Mac version of King's Quest VI.
Mm-hmm.
The Mac versions are very different than the PC one, starting with SCI 1.1, of which King's Quest VI is basically the first-ish game, but uses SCI 1.1. I showed the Windows version there briefly, but I realized that it's funky with the aspect ratio, and I don't feel like dealing with it, so we're just going to play the DOS version. It's the exact same game, other than some slightly higher resolution window boxes for characters, but we don't need it. The Mac version... so for the Windows version, if you notice, there's a different Sierra logo because it's an actual video. It's running an AVI file. Mm-hmm. When they made the Mac one, they decided instead of doing anything great, they were going to take the Windows logo that we did and the Windows opening, which are both AVI, and instead of doing anything like clever with it, we're going to just convert it to a video codec that is high color. So instead of being 256 color like that was, and like it's going to be, the entire game is 256 colors, the Mac one, they encoded the video in high color and then recalculated it back to 256 color on the fly. And it looks like shit. But the biggest problem is that the music is not in the video track for that. It plays the original music, like the MIDI file, over the video. And then the video consists of literally 12 different video tracks that are timed to start at specific times. And it's such a fucking nightmare that it took me forever to get the timing right. So
you watched it over and over and over.
Over and over and over again. And now this will be the last time I ever watch it in my life.
I fucking love this game. Besides Day of the Tentacle, if you told me I had to pick one computer game to play for the rest of my life...
Oh, I know. You said this during Day of the Tentacle.
I'd probably pick this. Here it comes. He's just so lovesick.
Well, with hips like that.
It's his mother, you dumbass.
What's the mother's name?
Alexander, here you are.
What's the mother's name?
Still not thinking about Cosima, are you?
Erica.
Not your mother's name.
You're
making Jackie choke on ice cream.
Got to pull yourself together.
The ice cream's bed
After
take.
all, you only met her that once.
Watch the goddamn game.
Have you discovered anything about the land of the Green Isles?
No. No one's even heard of it. It's like she's just vanished.
I wish I could help. Please try to think about something else, dear.
I'll try, Mother.
Sweeping camera motions.
It's like someone's literally taken a bell and just gone like right into your face like this.
Wait. Al.
I like how you shushed me because I snapped once with my lollipop.
Shut your hole!
It's Lady by Styx.
Shut your fucking hole, man!
Alexander, I feel so alone. I don't know what to do. Alexander, I wish you were here.
Are we looking at the same moon?
Shh, wait! Mother! Mother, come quick!
They didn't play it.
Alexander, what on
What?
earth? You're white as a ghost.
Maybe it's
Mother, I saw
maybe I
Cosima.
played a different version.
She was
but
in the mirror.
In the mirror.
when it starts to
The
like
magic
turn
mirror?
green and
Yes.
fade out, she literally goes, Alexander.
We'll watch the Windows one
Alexander.
immediately after this. Don't worry.
I saw the stars outside.
So
her
no, I guess
window.
this is not the
I
last
can
time
never
you'll see this
forget
intro.
Oh, I knew I was making bullshit up as I said it.
It'll be all right, love.
Because we're gonna watch the Mac one that I programmed too. Are you
Oh,
fucking
okay,
kidding
that's
me?
fine too. Okay, but wait, seriously though, I'm so fucking excited. Oh, I'm so fucking excited, Al! You're gonna love it! You're probably not gonna love it, but it's gonna be fucking great! Stop laughing at me back there. I know what you're doing.
Oh, Jackie, the best part of this is your reaction to everything.
I love it very much.
I don't know what the hell you just said. Because that was a mid-scoop of ice cream.
It was, I just love it so much.
No, I believe it was...
I like that Alex has been with me long enough that he can understand me through the food in my mouth.
Well, I've also been listening to Abby and Miles' garbled nonsense for 7 years.
That's true.
If you're a bird, I'm a bird.
You're...
That fucking horrible movie.
What are you talking about?
A Notebook.
Oh.
She always says that. You're a bird, I'm a bird. I'm like, what the fuck is that a reference to?
It's from The Notebook. It's one of the worst lines in the whole fucking movie.
Jackie hates the Notebook.
And people have been like, "Oh my god, it's so romantic." Because the whole idea is like, she's like, if I ever
know the
became,
concept, yeah.
if I ever got reincarnated as a bird, what would you do? It's like, well, if you're a bird, I'm a bird. And all the women went, oh, and I was just like, that's fucking stupid.
It reminds me of a classic line, if you hard, you hard.
What is that from, Alex?
The streets.
Alex is alma mater. The streets.
The streets.
It's where he learned the most important lessons.
If you hard.
You hard. Man, this intro could really speed
Land
up.
ho!
There we go.
Land ho!
He's talking to the woman behind him. Land ho!
You know, for some reason, I kind of knew you were gonna make that joke.
Of course you did. You've been here for 6 years.
We've been doing this for 4, but you know.
Here, it's from this image. If you work hard, then you play.
Oh
hard.
yeah, I do know this one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you hard.
It's
then
on the
you hard.
streets.
On the streets.
Street signs.
Hang on, wait.
Does it sink?
And then a storm was brewing.
My bones.
I mean, you know, because you've seen it.
Thank you, Alex.
Rocks on the starboard bow!
It's like when I'm driving on an empty street.
No, it's not. And if it is, that's upsetting.
It's like Kramer when he you remember he extended he got rid of the lines, half the lines on the thing, and the lane was going
God.
back and forth. You're just a lane. And you should have.
So the ship sunk. So the ship sunk, Al.
I saw.
I know. So, here we go.
Lady.
Go ahead, Al. Go ahead. Let it out.
No. We've had our fill of sticks.
Oh, go fuck yourself. You've never had your fill.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
He chuckled to himself. I like Skirvin as a name. I like that a lot.
Well, if we all eat an orange, we can prevent scurvin.
I'm sorry. I've been thinking about Abby's
Slavery?
Sequando joke all day. I legitimately, I was at the red light, and I was like, thank God I was at a red light, because I was like, oh, Abby, I need a 5 for that one. That one was great.
He's on the Giants, right?
Sequan?
Sequan Barkley. He's on my dynasty team.
True Love.
True Love and Yalki.
Yalki.
This is like the end of Who's Line. We're just making fun of the name in the credits.
Oh no, I don't want to. Oh no, you want to avoid.
They just read off the name.
I know.
Sadowskis?
They probably watch it more than me.
Bradley.
I know.
Bradley? Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, guys, wait, no! Oh, no!
Yeah, we're gonna watch the other intro, Jackie.
No,
because
now,
you said something.
not now, play the game!
Sorry, you said something. So
Listen, if we don't do it now, it's not gonna be
I was
fresh.
gonna tell you to
We
say
only
it
have to
immediately.
watch it to that part, and then we can stop.
What part?
The part where she says, Alexander!
Oh, no.
Alexander!
Oh no, we're watching all 3 intros.
And you can
The
frame,
whole
you can,
thing?
You can frame skip to it, right?
Oh no.
Wait, we're watching the whole thing?
Oh yeah.
It's like 2 minutes long.
It's a lot more than 2 minutes.
In the castle of a kingdom
I just
called
want to play the
But
goddamn
this
game!
gets the
This is the version I played.
yeah, you play the Windows one.
Alexander, here you are. Oh, you're still not thinking about Cosima, are you?
I suppose I am.
Son, it's been months. You've got to pull yourself together. After all, you only met her that once.
I know.
Have you discovered anything about the land of the Green Isles?
No. No one's even heard of it. It's like she's just vanished.
I wish I could help. Please try to think about something else, dear.
I'll try,
Maybe
Mother.
go jerk off for a while.
Don't leave a mess, and don't use your socks.
Sweeping camera move.
Sweeping camera motion. Here it comes. Pay attention.
Alexander, I feel so alone.
That's the Alexander.
That's it. I fucking love it so much.
Alexander.
Oh
God. Yeah, see, we don't do that whole, like,
Mother.
Yeah.
that's the version
Mother,
I'm
come
used to.
Alexander, what on earth? You're white as a ghost.
Mother, I saw Cosima. She was in the mirror.
In the mirror? The magic mirror?
Yes.
No, the real one, Mom.
Behind her.
How?
The stars.
She was in the mirror, and that's why Michael Jackson wrote that song. Because Cosima is my man in the mirror.
Oh, Alexander, if you really go...
See on the mirror.
Yeah. I just want to play the game.
Well, we got one more intro to get through.
I
Jackie.
know. I hope it's faster than this. Yeah, this is the one I'm
This is
used to.
faster
The other
than
one's
this
not as
song.
good as this. I like this one better.
This one's significantly faster.
Not just faster, just better.
I wouldn't say better.
It's definitely better.
We'll just play this version. There's only 2 movies in the game anyway.
Oh. Well, no, wait, there are other cutscenes.
There's only 2 movies.
Oh, movies, yeah, okay, yes. True.
Which is the Sierra logo in the intro.
I'm so excited.
I need the white
I'll tell you when my favorite puzzle comes along.
Once Prince Alexander sailed the
Will you
lunar
surrender it?
seas and beyond.
Life. Go fuck yourself.
flag. Surrendering myself
There you go, that's your
my
one.
love.
That's your one tonight.
to my love of King's Quest.
Yeah, sure.
Surrendering my passions.
I like how his tie
The
was
Passion
going.
of the Quest.
By the way, did you guys notice that his little ascot was flying the other way in the other intro?
No,
He was over the left shoulder in the other intro, and this one is over the right.
Land ho!
fucked up.
Land ho! Land ho!
You tell that girl.
It's like, I looked back at Jackie because I knew she would do it again. And she did not disappoint. It's like clockwork.
There are 2 things that you're sure. Sorry, 3 things that you're sure: death, taxes, and that Jackie will make a ho joke. By the way, you have no idea how hard it was to get through Pokemon without chuckling loudly at PP all the time.
Yeah, you know what? I do know how hard it was because you laughed at it every time.
I didn't!
Almost.
It was close, but I didn't.
Look at this fucking logo fly in.
I love it so much, though.
Word art!
So good! Heir today. Gone tomorrow because my heir is
Dead?
Aren't we the heir?
Yes.
You're not dead.
He hasn't moved yet. You haven't played the game. He could be
He
dead. You don't
He
know.
actually is dead. Cedric comes fluttering down on the screen.
No,
He's
there's
the
no
main-
Cedric in this
he's the
game.
main
Thank God. No,
character.
there is no Cedric in this game.
And now the same intro again. But this time slightly different.
We're not even gonna get to play the fucking game.
I'd just like to point out that the
Oh, I've seen this one. You've played this one before. I remember because of
I didn't
that
play the
goddamn
intro, but yeah.
crown.
goddamn crown. That's, you know what? I really hope it's just fucking broken.
Oh, here we go. I want it to be stick figures. I hope it's just stick figure. Oh, we couldn't really do it. I was a young man obsessed. Oh, wow. It's real short.
Thank God.
That camera's having a hard time moving, huh?
It's a very low frame rate.
Yeah.
Just hold that note right there. To keep at it.
He
Abby-
languished. He languished. He was fucking useless, apparently. They're not gonna do it, are they?
There's no voices in this one.
Oh, that's right.
Abby was playing
floppy.
Mario Kart, and I was like, "You doing good?" And she was like, "Yeah, but my thumb's killing me." And I look at her, and she's just squeezing as hard.
It's
as
like
she
my
can.
mom playing Mario Kart. I'm like, Mom, you don't need to do that. She's
Right.
like, no, I do.
Even better is when you watch Miles play, because Miles, as much as Alex and I kept telling him, this doesn't do it. You have to use the stick.
Oh, my mom also
Yes.
does that.
Are you sure? He had the Wiimote
Oh no, that
flat. Sorry, the Joy-Con flat like this, and he was just
no.
holding it out, and I was
Yeah.
like, "It's not doing anything, buddy."
I like those lovely samples.
I hate it. The Royal Flagship.
Wonder if the microphone's gonna pick up me like doing this with this piece of paper this whole time. Good.
You know what we
That was a
could be
bit
doing
clipped.
instead of watching this?
Watching it again so that we can get to the game.
I can pull up the Amiga version if you want.
Yes, please.
Alex, shut your goddamn
And don't
mouth.
forget, the Amiga version is the same engine as Broken Sword because they outsourced it to Revolution. So we can, we got this whole other game we can watch.
Look, guys, I know that we're not going to get very far in this tonight. Could we just
Oh.
play the game?
Oh, we're beating it.
From what? Jackie, we'll get a good amount in because I know a little bit of the intro.
Is it the gnomes or the dwarves or whatever? Jackie, is that your
That's a
favorite
while, but that is my favorite puzzle.
There you go.
puzzle?
Land ho!
Land ho!
That's so
Jackie said-
big!
Jackie
Why was
said-
the font so big?
It was just for you, Jackie.
You know what? I gotta say, all my work watching this thing about 10 years ago, it's all worth it just for that reaction.
Land ho! Whoa, those rocks are massive! They're way bigger in this version.
That's it. Well, you know, we will play the Windows one. Fuck it.
Yeah, play the one I played.
The other one's the exact same data. It's just telling it to go into Windows mode, mind you. However, I will if it does fuck up the aspect ratio of some of the stuff.
Oh, he's
up. It is. It's not actually stretching it out, so I'm gonna fucking bail. Because everyone's gonna be squashed.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm so excited. No. Yes, the gnomes are my favorite one now, and I'm sure you'll figure it out right away, but I fucking love that puzzle.
You've told me about the puzzle a bunch of times.
No, I haven't.
Yes,
Well, then we have to let Matt figure it out on his own. Although Matt probably fucking knows the answers too. God damn it! Neither of you are gonna be stumped, and it pisses me off.
Jackie, you're getting very angry over us not being stumped. We haven't even started the game, and I know is a half of one puzzle that you've told me about multiple times. And also that one time that we started playing this together, and I made it like a little bit in.
We didn't make it very far. You were useless.
I know. So pick up the red thing on the beach.
Oh, trust me. I gotta move in the stick first.
Alexander pushes the plank to one side.
Oh, that voice.
Oh, didn't mean to skip it. I thought he was done talking.
There's nothing of interest.
Oh, fuck you!
Alexander takes the coin and leaves
You saw me, right?
the box where it
Oh yeah, I
is.
saw you click the coin and it was like, no.
I love the narration voice throughout this whole thing.
You mean the narrator?
Yeah.
Alexander picks up his royal insignia ring from the beach.
Hell yeah. Save it.
I gotta set it back to the original thing, but...
Drown.
I don't feel like wasting
The
the time at
sand
the
is-
moment.
Nah, drown.
No.
Step in the water.
No!
Just wade.
There's
Jackie will appreciate it.
Jackie's done it many times just for fun.
Oh, I know you get eaten.
No.
No, you don't get eaten.
Pretty sure that's the one you get eaten in.
Not this part.
The ocean is not as calm as it appears. Underwater currents tug at Alexander's legs. The underwater toe is amazingly strong here. It pulls ferociously at Alexander's legs. Before Alexander can retreat, the current grabs his legs. The shifting sand vanishes from beneath his feet. Against his best efforts, he is dragged out to sea.
Oh.
The currents around the island pull Alexander under.
Yeah, I've done that many times. I just like the flailing
As
arms
Alexander
bit.
struggles to the surface for the third and last time, he finds himself wishing he'd paid more attention to the warning signs of an undertow.
Casimo, I fell.
Tickets. Oh,
I love that.
No ticket!
nothing like getting swept off your feet.
Yeah, so that's what happens when you die. No, but seriously, when you die, you go through the underworld. Like, you go to the underworld. It's great. I fucking love it.
Alrighty, let's fuck off.
There's something I think there's something by the rock over there.
Alexander has no... The sand is... Alexander...
No, am I wrong?
The sand...
The green
sand-
spot there by the...
Alexander- The sand... The sand...
Alright, forget it then. I'm wrong.
Look in the bush.
No, there's nothing in the bush.
To the left.
The island is...
Okay, get out of here.
Do the carpets match the
I
jersey?
was gonna make a similar joke, but I'm just trying not to be dirty.
Jackie, why would you try?
Oh god.
I gotta try.
Right or left?
Straight. Look in the knot in the tree.
Alexander examines the tree's hollow, but finds nothing of interest.
Bullshit. Feels like a lie to me.
All I am thinking now is that this just is Alex.
I'm so excited. I can't get the grin off my face.
I know, Jackie, because I just looked at you. Oh, let me go into the changing room.
Oh, these dog men.
It's not a changing
Scotty's.
room. It's nothing. It's just a little guard's hut. You can use it to hide later.
Spoilers, Jackie.
It's not a spoiler. Oh, are you ready for this part?
Alexander politely addresses the odd-looking guards at the castle
I hope it
doors,
has the,
hoping to learn
right-
more about his predicament.
Oh no, wait, we're in the
Good
top
day
one.
to you
Never mind.
guys.
This is right.
I was cast upon this island in a storm, and I'm a little confused about my location. Could you tell me what place this is and who lives in this castle?
Hey, what is that you say? A castaway?
A likely story.
We haven't had any foreigners in this part since Alhazred arrived. Don't be so rude, Gruff. He's not asking for any secrets. You're standing on the Isle of the Crown, lad, and this is the Castle of the Crown. The royal family resides here. Rather...
Oh, so this is where RC Cola's made.
The Isle of the Crown. But tell me, am I anywhere near the land of the Green Isles?
This is the land of the Green Isles. The Isle of the Crown is the main island, foolish boy.
Then Princess Cosima must live in this very castle.
Aye, the princess is indeed our treasured jewel to guard, and we consider it an honor.
Cool, guys.
Excuse me, guardsmen, guard dogs. I've been traveling for months to see Princess Cosima. I would like an audience, please.
I'm sorry, but the princess is not receiving visitors, particularly not strangers.
Time to climb a
I
trellis.
really must see the princess.
I'm sorry, what did you
Could
say,
I
Al?
speak with someone
Time
in
to
charge?
climb a trellis.
Oh.
Who are you that I should bother Captain Saladin, huh?
Bim Saladin.
My name is Alexander. I am a
Make
prince
it like a
of
salabah,
Daventry
bim
and
salabim.
a friend of the princess.
A prince, is it? I see. Yeah.
Good thing I picked
and
up my
am
little
more
seal
than
up
his
the
dusty
beach.
path. Step aside. You'll not be getting into this castle without some proof of your claims.
That's the one.
Alexander decides to try his royal insignia ring on the guards. With all of his papers lost in the shipwreck, it is the only
What
possible
paper did
proof
you
of his
show?
identity that he can think
not like
My
you got, like,
royal
a
patents.
bill.
Paper that just says,
Perhaps this
I'm a
ring
prince.
can
My
confirm
patents of
identity.
nobility?
It is the royal
Well, I mean, who else can
insignia
afford
ring
paper?
of Daventry.
What are you talking
Sure.
about?
Just let me take
I
a look
mean,
at that ring.
Rich vellum.
Let me just take a look at that ring.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. It's just that princes are so uncommon in these parts. Let me get Captain Saladin.
Oh. Oh, I'm so excited.
And I just can't hide it.
Yeah, I can't. Wait, here he goes. Here he goes. Look at him. He's a lassie dog.
Oh, I didn't realize it was the guy from American Chopper.
He's a lassie dog.
The dad?
Yeah.
There you go. Look.
Prince
he
Alexander of Daventry,
See?
I presume.
You recognize
I'm
him?
afraid I'm
The
unfamiliar
voice?
with your country, but I'm sure Wizzy
Frollo.
It's-
will want to meet you.
Sorry?
It's
If indeed
Judge
you are a
Frollo.
Judge
friend of
Frollo
the
from
princess,
It's Tony J.
please
Notre Dame,
follow
yeah.
me.
Sorry.
No, you're supposed to say it's fucking Megabyte from Reboot, Jackie. Come on.
that too. He's also the weird guy from the Insane Asylum in Beauty and the Beast.
I knew he was in the game.
Lord
Oh.
Alhazred, a visitor to see you. Prince Alexander of Daventry.
What is it that you seek, Prince Alexander?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord. But
Alex,
came
pay
to see
attention. There's
Princess
more shit
Cosima.
you gotta look at here.
Some months
Listening.
ago, my
Put it
father,
away. It's not about
King
listening. It's a
Graham,
visual thing.
saved my
What do I
family
need
and
to see
I
here?
from imprisonment
Pay-
under an
look
evil
around
wizard
you.
I've
named
already
Mordak.
seen everything in here.
The same wizard that kidnapped the princess?
Enjoy it. Just fucking pay attention to the game I love so much.
When my father rescued us, he also liberated Cosima and sent her home.
Then
Okay.
your father has my gratitude, and that of the entire kingdom. But I'm afraid I still fail to see the purpose of your visit.
Porpoise.
Well,
Purpose of your
I came to make sure that Cosima arrived safely and to pay my respects. Before we parted, she gave me an invitation to visit.
I have no doubt she did exactly that at the time, Prince Alexander. However, things have greatly changed for Cosima since her ordeal in Mordak's castle. Cosima's parents both became ill and died while she was gone. Cosima is sequestered in mourning for them as befits a princess. She is not receiving visitors of any kind. Even if she were, I do not think your visit would be appropriate. You see, it is time for Cassima to take her responsibilities seriously. With her parents gone, she no longer has the luxury to be a carefree maiden.
Colt.
As was her parents' wish,
hotter out there than it was
Cassima
in
and I
here.
are to be wed. We shall rule the kingdom together. I assure you, our marriage is all Cassima wants now. As a prince and a gentleman, it would be best that you leave before there is any further embarrassment.
I see. I suppose that I was mistaken. I thought for certain that Cassima... Well, I apologize.
A young
I
man
thought she wanted to
sees
bone me.
what he
Yeah.
wishes to see. I'm
She-
sorry you
she
wasted
spoke of
your
nothing
time
but
traveling
writing
to
this.
the land of the Green Isles.
Say land ho.
Actually, my ship is completely
Perhaps I
destroyed.
will take the opportunity to look around your fair land while I'm here.
I would advise against that. The kingdom is rather, shall we say, inhospitable these days. But it is your neck. You may risk it if you please. Captain Saladin will escort you from the castle.
Alex, where are you going?
Throw
Good
away some
day.
trash.
Be quick. You don't want to miss the shit. Okay, question. What'd you see there? What'd you see there?
I saw
You have
salad.
had your
Yeah.
hearing with Wizir
I saw
Al-Hajj.
the
I
shiny
trust
thing on
you
the
will
guy's ear.
respect his wishes and not return.
Okay. What else?
I have been instructed not to let you into the castle again.
That's Saladin.
Saw the Hat Man.
So the Hat Man.
Captain Saladin whispers
Okay.
something to the guard dogs at the castle
Uh-huh.
gate.
Sure.
He
A
grabbed his
nod of
sword.
Understanding.
Who?
He grabbed his sword.
No, Saladin put his sword away.
I don't grab his sword.
Alexander has a feeling they won't be letting him into the castle again.
Sounds like I need a disguise.
Did you see anything special about the Jinn
No,
guy?
but I'm sure we'll figure it out. But other than his shirtlessness and his hat
You seriously didn't notice anything else?
and his puffy pants.
Stained glass windows adorn the castle wall.
Neil Young's on the beach.
Alex, you got a line?
Sit down and put your earplugs in.
I mean, it's Bim Bim Salabin.
Can you please put your earplugs in? Can you please pay attention to the game that I love so much?
I'm paying attention to the game that you love so much.
You're not even listening, and this one has sound.
Yes.
Side of the castle.
I'm going to listen to it. I'm stretching. I'm sleepy. Give me a break.
You make me watch so
The
many
narrow
goddamn
path ends
videos
abruptly
and
at a
like
pile of boulders.
TikTok videos that I don't want to see, and
Rocks
YouTube
abound
videos that
on
I
this
don't
lot.
want to see or hear, and
The
like
bushes
lots of
near
other
the
things.
side wall
I
of the
mean,
castle have been left
Oh,
natural.
there are
looking at
very
it.
few games that
Jackie,
I'm like, nope, hang on, I'm not
looking
done
at it.
talking. There are very few games where I'm like, this
The
is
side of the castle.
legitimately something that
The
like
bushes near
was
Alexander
absolutely
is standing next to the
building
side
of
wall
who
the
I was
castle.
as a kid.
Unlike the
And
well-guarded
this is one of
castle
them.
entrance, this
And
area
you're
is
not even
deserted.
putting your earbuds in.
Perhaps the
Jackie, I
guards
listened
are
to the whole
confident
thing.
that the
I
wall
listened to the
itself
intro
is
3 times.
impregnable enough to stop
I
any
got
That
up
wasn't my
intruders.
choice.
I got up at the end of the conversation.
Vines
staring
have
at a
begun
blank
to
wall.
climb the
I'm just
Whatever.
walking off how sleepy I am.
It's fine. Don't worry about
If
it.
you want, I'll get back in the chair, put the earbuds in, fall asleep.
How about you put the earbuds in and you make an attempt to be a human
The
being
volumes are
who
too
loves your
flimsy to
wife and wants to
support
play a game that
Alexander.
she loves so much? I know that's a really hard
Stained gla-
role for you to play, but can we try it?
stained gla-
I can do the love part.
the side
No,
of
don't get crazy here. All right. I don't need you to lie to me.
Nothing to do here right now. We can't climb the vines.
Let's head to
But
town.
there's probably going to be something there eventually.
How about if you don't want to fall asleep, you don't fucking recline?
No, I'm gonna recline.
You're like sucking all the joy out of this for me.
I recommend we look inside the
Al,
knot.
you're sucking all the joy.
I did look inside
I-
the knot.
I'm saying the tree has an oddly face-like features to
a
it.
grand old.
Two of them actually.
The old tree must have witnessed many intrigues and many tragedies, but it keeps its stories to itself.
You see how the left trunk's got 2 eyes, nose, and mouth, so is the right trunk?
They don't want to talk to me. Or the game won't let me talk to it.
That's fair. Can you put the coin in the hollow?
Why would I do that?
Because why don't we just try random stuff?
I don't like trying random stuff, Alex. I like to actually solve puzzles. I'm sorry. I'm not here to fucking brute force every puzzle in the game, Alex.
Have you played King's Quest? How are we supposed to solve the snake saddle puzzle? There are no clues to that one, right? So we can try some random stuff, right? Can you ring the bell?
Alexander
Bells?
sees nothing particular.
Above the shop?
Yeah, next to the shop.
I already clicked the door.
Okay, that's fine.
Good day.
No, I like this guy. I like that, Jackie, I like this bear.
Yeah.
Towering mightily over the other pawn shop curiosities, the stuffed bear makes an ostentatious display.
I have to say, I definitely prefer the style of this game to the previous ones. Careful with the
No shit.
steppies.
Alexander takes
Thanks,
a
Al. I
mint.
wasn't
that's
aware.
what that is.
The thing is mints. Take a couple.
I'm gonna look at it first.
The small green mint looks very tasty.
What about the... Can you look at the coin?
Alexander is carrying a copper coin of Devonry. King Graham graces the front of the coin.
He's definitely putting his face on that coin.
Alexander's ring.
Yeah, we'll go that way.
Alexander already has a mint.
Can you use the mint and then take another?
Alexander eats the mint. Not bad. A little stale, perhaps.
Okay, good. Now our breath doesn't stink.
Alexander... The pawn shop's counter is made of a sturdy teak. The wood is well worn by eager
Teak's
hands
a weird name
and
for
well
wood.
oiled by the shop's faithful
Yeah,
keeper.
but everything's a weird name for everything.
Good day,
Am I
That was
wrong?
terrible.
What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
Listen, if I'm gonna make a dumb joke, you
You
gotta at least riff better than that.
It wasn't a joke.
It was a setup for a joke.
Did you hear that?
So nearly has my business.
There's no ferry.
Why the long
There's
ages
many
of
isles.
peace have ended, and why the crown has not done something about it is beyond me. But then, I am a shopkeeper, not a politician, and can only hope for better days.
Alright, thanks, Hermes.
How abide you, good merchant?
Quite well, though a purchase would not hurt me.
The stuffed bear
How much for the
probably has
bat
stuffed
wings?
fleas.
Oh, please.
Alexander decides to
Sorry?
keep his distance.
How much for the bat wings?
Alexander prefers to
No, I don't want to hear the line.
Alexander prefers to keep his leather jerkins firmly on the ground.
Jerkins.
Those are flying
A
leather jerkins?
strange-looking winged
Leather
device
jerkins are also a
occupies
shirt,
one
not-
corner of the room.
Yeah.
It is frail with disuse. Alexander finds it intriguing. Perhaps he thinks it was once used in a local sporting event, in which enthusiasts jumped from cliffs,
Enthusiasts!
glided air currents, and then attempted to land,
I have to say,
frequently crunching a bone or
I've
two
never
in the
seen that.
process.
What, that
Alexander
object?
shudders at
no,
the
I've
thought and
seen the
decides
object.
to
I've
stick
never
to
looked at it that
Dragonstein.
hard before.
Yeah, that's a fun line.
I've never had that whole explanation given before, so
The
thank you
back
for
wall
that.
of the shop holds various
I'm sure we're
odds
going to
and
be doing
ends.
lots of things that you've never done before, Jackie.
I'm sure you
A
will.
hull hole detector for finding those hard-to-spot holes in small sailboats.
Hull hole.
Uh,
Living in a hull hole!
Yes,
Play
yes.
tricks on your friends.
Listen, we gotta make the joke, even though we both know the
We knew it
joke.
was coming, but we can't just let it linger
Bridle
implied.
finder for finding those nearly invisible
get it? A golden bridle finder? Get
Yeah.
it? Get it? Golden bridle?
Self-adhesive emeralds, what you use when you don't have honey. Tongue climbing gear, tested on over 100 whale
That's pretty good.
tongues.
They're all Easter eggs.
Yeah.
A uvula tickler, guaranteed to make large
Mhm.
mammals sneeze.
I love that.
Alexander
Oh, wasn't expecting
Is
that.
that a
Did that
bird?
by accident.
I see you have noticed my mechanical nightingale. She is made of plain tin, but she sings the sweetest song you can imagine, barely distinguishable from the real thing. The flute is only made of plain wood, but its notes are fine and true. Ah, yes, the painter's brush. It was well used by one of the island's best painters. There's a lot of creativity in that brush, and its bristles
I think it's
are
in
still good
person.
condition.
Also, it's a magic brush.
Have you an interest in tinder boxes? This one is only slightly battered. It holds a good supply of flint, a sturdy striking pad, and even a candle in case you find yourself with naught else to hold the flame.
I'm interested in...
What do you desire to give me in trade? The items on the front counter are all of equally slight value.
Yeah, so we'll be
But
trading
only
in,
a couple
basically.
or two.
Alright.
They are handy items nonetheless.
Which do you want first, Alex?
The Nightingale,
The pawn
maybe?
shops. The pawn shops. Alexander.
Which one are you thinking? The Nightingale?
I was thinking maybe the Mechanical Nightingale.
Alright.
We might as well walk around with it.
I have this copper coin. Is it of any value to you at all?
Copper is copper.
Most interesting. I have never seen a Daventry coin before, but it is copper genuine enough. I might even find a buyer who is interested in
What
foreign
if we
currency.
just painted it, like, reddish-brown?
The items on the front counter are the only things in the store that I can let go for the price of 1 copper. You may make your choice from there.
Alexander looks at the item.
So we have the
That
brush, the
mechanical
inkwell,
nightingale
the flute,
looks
and the-
intriguing.
No, inkwell.
I
It's,
believe I'll take it.
It's a tinderbox.
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 Very well. Your coin is well spent. Remember, this is a pawn shop. I am always willing to take back my own goods in trade.
I'll remember. Thank you.
So Michael ended up in the hospital today
What happened?
while he was texting me.
What happened?
He got into an accident while texting you?
No, he didn't get into an accident while texting me. He was texting me about...
Hello.
Nothing.
I will
he was
be
telling
right
me
up.
that Mom needs to eat vegetables.
Hang on,
because
wait.
she's a
I'll
good
wait.
candidate for Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome.
What
can I happened?
do for you?
For what?
No, nothing. He's just saying Mom's a crazy person and she needs to eat vegetables and that might fix it.
Sure, yeah.
Ooh, that person's earring is like tinkling. Looked
An
like.
old man occasionally steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under a concealing hood.
Is it the genie?
I don't trust this guy.
Good day, sir.
He's about to die.
The mysterious old man just ignores Alexander.
Talk
For
to me.
some inexplicable reason, Alexander feels compelled to avoid this hooded old man.
I want to punch her.
A collection of children's books fill those shelves. There's a small table near the door that bears a sign. The sign has undergone a number of changes. It once read 10 pence, but that was crossed out and replaced with 5 pence, then 1 pence, then free. The sign
Well,
currently reads, take one,
Some people say that
please."
the magic phrase is open sesame.
Only one book remains
I say
on the
it's
table.
free.
Sample.
It looks like the bookshop owner really wants to get rid of that book. Alexander picks up the book from the small table.
Oh, yes, please, take that book. You have my most humble thanks for doing so, good sir.
Really? Thanks.
I'll stick it in my pants pockets of holding.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bargain table
What
in
kind
the
of
bookshop.
book? Use.
Alexander opens the bargain book and reads a paragraph
So
at
we're gonna
random.
die here.
No.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard.
Phew, what an incredibly boring
So we're
book.
putting someone to sleep with
No
that,
wonder
similar
the
to the
bookshop owner
horse
wanted
in
to
Day
get
of the
rid of it
Tentacle.
so
I think so,
badly.
yeah.
I also want to look at...
The
The
border.
mechanical nightingale is made of tin, painted dreary shades of brown.
That was
to match the
subtle, but
color
yes,
of the
I did
real
hear it,
book.
Alex.
A small
Say it again, Al.
key emerges
I said
from
the
its
board.
back.
The bird. You want to try your
The
bird?
mechanical nightingale's hard tin body doesn't feel anything like a real bird's soft feathers.
Clearly
No
we're trying to
shit!
turn the fucking
It's
key.
tin!
What's that book on the ottoman?
Oh, yeah, good luck.
These shelves hold a collection of oddly titled guidebooks. Alexander notices such books as How to Become King with Little or No Rupees Down, Finding the Right Girl with the Right Dowry, and Why Good Princesses Like Bad Wizards. Volumes of poetry are on display on this
Oh,
bookshelf.
fuck that.
Yeah, if it ain't Shel
There's a
Silverstein,
book
it ain't for me.
entitled The Changing Role of Court Entertainers Through the Ages on the small table in the reading area. It appears that some regular customer likes that book.
Ho ho ho, you say.
Alexander feels his pockets.
Land ho.
Are you saying the jester is the land ho?
What Chester?
It's oh ho.
The fireplace can... Alexander rests his feet for a moment. Alexander picks
Swap
up
books.
and leafs idly through a book called The Changing
Oh,
Role of
that's not a
Court
bad idea.
Entertainers Through the Ages.
The regular, and then we can
Well,
leave,
that
and then
was
the regular
refreshing.
who's standing over there in the hood can sit down and start reading his favorite book and pass right out. We can come back in and steal the earring.
The
Are
bookshop
we gonna have
owner
to
went to quite a
disguise
bit.
ourselves as the person with the earring
The bookshop...
to get into the castle? maybe?
Yeah, that's why they
The book-
stressed him.
The bookshop owner... The book...
So we have
The
to distract the
The
bookshop
It's
owner?
not gonna happen, guys. Jesus, move on.
Well, here's the thing, Jackie. I don't know
Good
if
thing,
it's
sir.
I'm not getting the
No,
right
I know.
pixel.
I
or
know. I
it's
could
not
tell.
working.
That's why I waited a
That
while.
one click in the beginning.
What?
That is
We
quite
missed
the
that one click in the
question,
beginning
young
for the
That's what I
20,
mean.
and
I'm
now
gonna be
we're
doing that a
conditioned
lot.
to- yeah.
man. And what would you have me tell you?
My name is Alexander. I know I'm on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about this island, and if there are other islands nearby.
I feel like Alexander's a
You
bit of a
are
weenie.
indeed
He
a
is.
stranger.
It's okay. He gets better over time.
He's a bit of a weenie.
He is, but he gets better over time.
We are juniors!
This island is called the Isle of the Crown because the royal family's castle is here. Besides the castle, we also have this village and the docks over to the west. There are at least
docks.
3 other islands.
At least.
The Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the
I do
Isle
not know
of
the
the
numbers.
Beast, and the Isle of Wonder.
At least 3.
And my favorite of the
Does
Isles,
no one know for certain?
the Isle of Lucy.
I was gonna say the Isle of Wight.
This is no ordinary land.
Alexander. The land of the Green Isles has
Better
always
get
been
yourself
a
a pie
place
for the Isle of
of
the
vague
Beast.
boundaries, as if islands come and go.
Just in case we encounter
Legend speaks of a 4th island, an isle shrouded in mists. I myself have never seen it. Then, too, the land of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries of this world and the next. Even darker places are reputed to be closer here than anywhere else in the world.
That's quite a claim.
For some reason, I thought he was going to say, it's
Yes,
quite a
yes.
slam.
Probably just
I don't know why.
superstition.
Boo!
We who live here on the Isle of the Crown, at least, sleep well enough at night.
Those first 3 islands you mentioned, how might I learn more about them?
Ideally, a young man seeking such knowledge would travel to their shores and learn
Alright, we're
about
gonna
them
get all those
firsthand.
leaders together and have a coup.
Meeting
Got
the
it.
leaders of each place would be helpful, naturally. Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs
So we need to
between
fix
the
whatever the
islands.
ferry situation is.
There has been much political unrest, and it has been too dangerous to travel for years. Perhaps the ferryman can tell you more. He has little enough to do these days. And if you haven't been there already, you might seek an audience
Did
at the
that.
castle.
They were a bunch
Thank
of
you
dick
kindly,
bags.
merchant, for all your good advice.
Ah, but advice is free, Alexander. Making use of it costs much more.
Alright, is there anything else we want to do in this shop?
Not yet.
Alright, let's leave. Save
Wait,
it.
wait, wait. Look at the thing above the door.
A plaque bearing a merchant crest hangs over the doorway.
Okay.
The bookshop owner must be proud of his credentials.
Let's go outside, save it. Go back to 10:30.
Yeah.
Then we'll switch to the solo joining.
Wait, talk to the guy first before you save it.
Okay.
You don't have to go farther than that. This is fine.
Good day, peddler.
Good day, sir. If you would like to get one of my fine new lamps, I'll need an old lamp in trade.
Isn't it a rather bad business? Taking old lamps and giving new lamps in exchange?
Well, there's always a chance that I'll find a genie. If I had a genie, I'd be richer than a king. Besides, there's
I'm not a
always
diaper
a
genie.
roaring business in antique luminaries.
Okay, weird
That's it.
dude.
That's all you needed. Now you're good.
Got a name?
I got a name. No, I don't. And I carry it with me like my daddy did.
What's
I don't
that?
know.
What's the character in Futurama that's got the clamps?
Clamps.
Yeah.
I thought his name was something else.
No, his name is Clamps.
Sea lamps. Good night, everyone.
That's the best we got?
No one else was talking, so I gotta come up with the garbage.
I'm not allowed to talk.
No one said that.
I thought it was not clamps.
Yeah, I didn't think it's clamps either. It's like Enrique or something.
No, I thought it was Francis or something.
Hang on.
Alright, okay.
I'm on it. 1 second. Ow, where are you going?
Dick or no dick?
Dick.
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 Dick, 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 dick. That's our whole relationship. She doesn't want to fuck Alex, but somehow it's always there.
Wait, what?
No idea.
Somehow it's always there. Sure.
I mean...
So his name is Francis Clamps ex Clampazzo.
Okay.
Francis Clampazzo.
Okay.
It's Francis. Alrighty.
I mean,
Good
in
night,
quotes,
peeps.
it's Clamps because that's his nickname.
Alright, you guys.
Alex is taking a shit.
What are you doing?
I'm going to the bathroom.
He's taking it.
That better be all you're doing.
I'm also going to jerk off.
It's not what I meant.
And on that note...